Hey everyone, as you can see on the top left of my screen, I've made it to head captain's rank. So it took a while because, again, you can only gain one rank per week at the end of the week. And I was so nervous last night because I thought I'd get dropped down. I actually ended up placing fourth. Um, when I went to bed, I was like third place. So only losing one rank is pretty good. I seriously thought I was gonna drop down. I stayed up till like 3 a.m. on my phone just playing battles over and over, and then I had some wicked dreams about dropping down, and I just couldn't fall asleep. And I when I woke up in the morning, uh, you can see how the arena says calculating score, and it doesn't let you play, and it doesn't show your rank or anything. And I had saw that I was still in captains because it hadn't updated yet. So yeah, I was super nervous. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I just stayed up for like a couple hours, and then it finally updated, and sigh of relief. So yeah, head captain's week in PvP, so that's pretty cool. Not really PvP now that we actually have like an actual PvP mode. This mode isn't too skilled. In fact, it's actually quite bad. It's not too hard as long as you have enough tickets. You can basically come up with any team as long as you're able to find, that one person that you can kind of bully and just refresh over and over until you can find the right teams to beat, which is kind of what I did. My team isn't the best team. I had asking over here as a defense character. I kept switching around his build over and over, testing new stuff. Nothing really stuck. I think the best one so far was this defense build. It's just the fact that I haven't attacked 3 on him. So unfortunately, I don't have any transcendence points, and I don't really get a lot of those. So I'm pretty bad when it comes to switching the last stat. So it is what it is. This kit I feel like would be pretty solid if I was able to get the defense, but it is what it is. I have the evasion link as well as the evasion extra stat. I thought it's just for more sustainability, maybe because he's always like at Tsukushima, and you can't really kill Suki after a couple of seconds. So I would wait it out, see if I could like play the RNG game, then last ditch, and yeah. So then we have my Jugram. He's got 3 out of 5. Not bad. I'd probably switch his health to defense if I could, but I built him when I didn't really know what I was doing. I kind of set a lot of characters' abilities back when they first came out, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I've actually fucked over a lot of my box, which is very unfortunate. Thank God I didn't mess up Jugram too bad. But then we have the attacks. Probably the better way to go is defense, but I was just too lazy. I already have the kit build out. We get the Sangetsu League as well as the Noitora, then Jinrei. And then we have Yama, which was 1-5 until like last week, when I actually just I did 5 steps. No, I did 1 step, which was the 150 multi, and I actually pulled 2-in-1 Yama. So that was kind of an insane pull, and I ended up giving them focus and defense. None of them are 10 because I don't have big scrolls. There's like nothing in the game to farm right now for big scrolls. I literally farmed everything when it first came out, like epic raids. What else gives it? I guess like Senkaimon. Do they? I don't know. Something else gives big scrolls, but yeah, I haven't been able to get them except for the dailies. So I need 2 more days, and this will be 10. Then he's also 2020, which God was hell because I only had Koga, and my Koga is like 4 to 5, but he's not built like at all. So it was like frustrating to farm IT, but I did it. Star Barrier, Pierce Barrier. I think Pierce Last Ditch might be the way to go, but this was like what I went with initially. Also, I didn't show Jugram's Last Ditch low stamina, just for the revives, I guess. I didn't really know what else to put on them. So they're all 2020, which is or 2020, which is pretty dope, which has allowed me to survive as long as I did. One thing I have noticed is Tsukishima's so strong. This guy, every time he revives, he has like the fastest nad string in the game. I'm telling you, dude. He hits so hard. And then first of all, he has killer. Then he has the fastest nad string. So whenever he does revive, he can literally. I've seen him multiple times especially like last night when I was doing way more battles than I usually do. He like literally, I had 3 of my characters surrounding a dead Tsukushima as he was reviving, and then he just literally one shot my entire team. It's happened so many times. Suki's a menace when he revives, so I'm just doing some matches so you can kind of see what it's like in head captains. Unfortunately, we lose that one. I don't know how many of these I can win because these are actual like good teams. I feel like sorry for the voice cracks. I know it's annoying. I feel like this team's alright, but and Suki's just actually such a strong character. He might be, in my opinion, he's probably better than Yama. I don't have the strongest Yama, but like just looking at their kits like separately, like yeah, Yama has the Pierce, which is insane if you can use it right, but like sometimes it doesn't matter, dude. And Suki, I've lost to so many. And there's another thing too, RNG. I've lost to so many characters that just weren't link slotted, which is when they have the green name, which is insane because that's a lot of stats that they're losing out on, and the fact that I just lose to that is kind of, yeah, it blows my mind. So I've lost to so many. It's just bad RNG, and there's a lot of times where you have Yama. I'll get into a fight to see if I can showcase it. This is probably, I could probably beat this guy. Switch over my teams. Oh, and Natsu, I could beat Natsu. I know this guy. He was grinding with me. He was one that I beat a lot because I know I can beat his team. There's a lot of times where I kill this Yama bottom map. I'm walking up, and as I'm walking up like across the map, I'm just getting hit in the back by their Yama because the AI would target like across the map. Not only because like the top person is last alive, but also I've had some instances where the middle person is still alive and my Yama's at the bottom of the map, but he targeted the top character even though the middle character is still alive. So, which is really weird. I just noticed, by the way, I have my mouse on my screen, but it's not showing in the recording, so I'm doing a lot of gestures with my mouse. So, yeah, sorry about that if you just see nothing on the screen. But yeah, so it's really weird that you just have RNG like that, which is kind of unfortunate because it does ruin a lot of matches. Like, you can completely stomp a team. I've had matches where I can stomp a team without taking really any hits. And then I had bad RNG like the next, like when I'm on a solid win streak, I'm like, oh, I know I can beat this person. Let me continue my win streak so I can get some points. I'll completely just like get destroyed by them because of RNG, where like my characters would lock on to a faraway character. Sometimes too, the characters walk extra slow, and then sometimes they like glitch and speed across the map as if they're using the item that gives you like bonus speed. It's very wonky. Like, not only is the game mode just bad overall and like kind of uninteresting, it's actually really buggy. And the RNG that actually comes with it, which is hard to believe that there's RNG like in this kind of style of play, because it doesn't look like there'd be too much, but there's actually like way more than it seems. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. I think I could beat this guy. I don't know. Like, this guy, you see, as you can see, he doesn't even have like T15 or T20, but I can probably lose because Tsukushima is just so strong, especially when he revives. He's such a like fast character. That's why Askin is so important, having that defense, that third stat, or that extra stat. I think rolling for that extra stat would probably benefit my team a lot, and it wouldn't be as bad because if you don't have a reliable tank or just have another character that's invincible, and then it's like really good for your team. And then Askin also the only 5/5 character I have on the team, so he's using his ult, which I prefer. And then he also has the insta kill mechanic, so that's just another piece of RNG that you can add to the mix. And yeah, so I started off, I believe, with like 1,400 tickets around there, and I ended up with 500. That was from 10 to head captain. I don't think I spent any weeks kind of stagnant in the ranks. I pretty sure I kept ranking up every single week. I could be wrong. But yeah, so it does take a lot. And I do think I went a little extra with the tickets because I did a lot of testing. Sometimes I was just kind of fed up with like how things were going, and I just fight random battles on focus because I didn't feel like setting up my team. Close match, by the way. So I had to like put on focus, or I think that's what it's called. I call it focus. It's the orange strategy, where it just aligns your team with the proper like type advantage. And yeah, so like I just did that a lot because I was frustrated. So a lot of probably like 100 to 200 tickets wasted there. And then yeah, a lot of testing to see who you can beat consistently. See what's up with that. Um, Stuff like that. So also completely free to play, by the way. The only thing I really pay for in the game is the Soul Pass, and that this is like my first month using it. I don't think my first month is up yet. So yeah, I have the Soul Pass, and that's about it. Also, I didn't know because again, this is my first time being here. It's not really the most impressive thing being here. I just wanted to do it for the one time to say that I've done it, and it was kind of fun. Like I had fun. It wasn't too bad, but you can definitely see some flaws with the system. Yeah, so there's only 28. Is it 28? I thought it was like, that's a weird number. I thought it was 25. I thought there's only 25 people in the rank. So 28 people here in its entirety. Unless you can't just like go further down. I know you can. I wonder how far down this goes. 100. So you can only see the top 100 of every rank that isn't yours. Then I'm assuming there's only 28 here. So yeah, I don't know how hard or easy it's going to be consistently maintaining this rank, but I'm probably going to drop down to 5th seat. And then whenever Extreme Co-op gets announced, probably take the 2 weeks to get my rank up. I don't know if that's enough time. I don't know the announcements compared to like the dates of actual co-op coming out, so I'd have to check on that. But if it is like 2 weeks, then I'll probably hover around 5th, because I feel like 4th is still a little more competitive than I like to spend ticket wise. I want to try fighting this Baz team and say this guy. Oh no, I would lose. Yeah, I would lose. Defense is very strong. I feel like defense and playing slow is the way to go. I love this build. This is the build I have on my Askin basically, except with Chappies. I feel like Chappies probably are better for Yama, but I feel like the Pupples are better for Askin since he can take damage initially. We can try probably this team. I've beaten this team before, or not this team exactly, just this comp. But I don't know this guy's units, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I feel like tankiness is always the way to go in all these games. You in Grand Cross, you have what's her name? Amelia? No, that's ReZero. You have Elizabeth in Grand Cross. It just lets you sustain your team. Slower teams are always the way, and especially also ReZero, where you had Bright Amelia have an insane meta run. You had Roz have an insane meta run. In a lot of mobile games, playing slow and tanky is kind of just like always the way to go, it seems, which is unfortunate because it's like the complete opposite of my personality. I love quick and fast and strong characters. It's one reason I love Swimsuit Rem so much, because she's everything I always wanted in a character. Not only is she fast, her attack / DPS is literally based on how fast she is as a character, so she's like the perfect ideal character for me. So yeah, wish it would be more like that in most games, but it is what it is. Tankiness is the way to go, and it sucks, but it is again what it is. So far, today's not really as wild. I usually see some crazy numbers in the rankings, but maybe that's because they have bigger pools of players. But yeah, so far the highest is like 55k, which isn't too bad. I wanted to average like 50k daily, as climbing, especially in head captain, but it was just a lot of playing, so I kind of just chillaxed, and I'd say 50k is probably around like 100 tickets or so. I'm pretty sure there's like exact math that you can do. If you win every match and you have that 100 plus bonus points, you get 500 points per win. Then you can roughly average some extra battles in there, and you can probably figure out the exact number of tickets you need. But that's like roughly what it took me. I didn't really min-max all that much. I really wanted to get to the top, but yeah, I was just stubborn in the way I played, I guess. Yeah, so that Yama killed mine. That sucks. So like in this instance, you see that Yama kill mine, but you can also see that Yama running down, and I was able to basically hit him. overall this guy is a better team than me. But in cases like that, that's usually where the smaller teams would like come back when your characters are running away to a different character, and then they revive behind you, and then they just snipe you, and it's kind of annoying seeing that happen because you can build, especially losing to teams that don't have like slotted units. That is really embarrassing. That happened to me so many times, just because RNG is a thing, and it sucked. But it is what it is. God, that's like I say that way too much. It's just the case. Is that better? It's just the case, and you have to deal with it. RNG is a part of every game, I guess, especially with gachas. So like you see right here, I lost my Yama. Especially, I hate it the most when you kill a character, and instead of walking towards the next character you're gonna kill, you stop and do your SA in front of the dead character, so they can have the time to revive and then kill you after you use your SA. Am I saying SA right? Okay, yeah. I was thinking I was like SA only for ReZero, but strong attack, yeah. It makes sense for this game too. Yeah, I have trouble switching lingos from game to game. Alright, but yeah, so that's going to do it for the video. This is kind of just like my journey, going over what I've learned and, stuff like that. I just thought it was pretty cool to be in the top rank of, something. It's been a while. Like, every time I always get close to the top rank in any game, I'm just like, I'll just stop in my tracks and just kind of give up. But it's kind of dope to just be the top rank in something. So, especially doing this free to play, I think it's pretty neat that you can do this free to play. Although I did have 1,400 tickets, so it's like, this is from like literally years of saving. Like I'm pretty sure you can get like 1,400 relatively quicker. But I had instances where I didn't play. Sometimes I didn't even pick up tickets from the gift boxes. Sometimes I would half-ass like a run to top rank. I would go like, I'm gonna go to top rank this time. And then I'd go to like 3rd lieutenant seat, or I don't think I've ever been lieutenant. I went to like 3rd seat, and then like a new meta character would drop for PvP or Brave Battles, and then I'd give up, or I would just stop the game entirely. So this time I was actually able to play all the way through, and it was pretty cool as an experience. And yeah, so that's just gonna. Oh yeah, let's talk about rewards. So I did get 4th last week. Or earlier tonight. So 4th would be, this is where I wanted to be, but like I dropped down, so it's no biggie. I still promoted, so we get 1,200 medals, 10 tickets, then 3 wills. This is like a really solid reward, man. If this was like every week for like I'd say like around here, that'd be sick for better plays. What do you get for 6th seat? Or let's do 7th. 7th, 1 through 10, 400, 8. That sucks. Lieutenant? Lieutenant's not. Oh, this is 1st place. I guess we can't really compare. 4th, 10. That's not too bad. I feel like these rewards for lower players, like here, that'd be way nicer. But it is what it is. And yeah, so that's. I said it again. Damn it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. And I hope you guys enjoyed my little journey. It took weeks, literally weeks, for this video to come out. But I hope it comes out good. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.